Hey guys, I'm tired. Is my shirt dirty? It's because I was throwing up earlier. So, y'all, I am 37 weeks today and I'm really tired. I had an appointment this morning, my second appointment this week. I have 2 appointments a week for my weekly stress testing, and everything was fine. In the car on the way back, I started getting nauseous. I threw up in my car. I started like having back pain, cramping. I didn't know if it was bad gas or if I had to poop, but it literally lasted 30 minutes. I was literally driving, breathing through it, like sitting up driving. I almost pulled over, but I just was like, let me just hurry up and get home and see if I have to poop. And by the time I got home, it did calm down. And it was just a lot. I am experiencing, besides that, it went away. I took a nap. I just finished a meeting, not like this, but But my point is, I have experiencing a lot of discharge down there, like mucousy discharge, white discharge, just wetness since like last Saturday. TMI. Other than that, though, I feel fine. I don't know. I guess my body is just starting to prepare. So I'm not gonna lie to you though. I was like, oh my God, should I go back to the hospital? But I don't know. 37 weeks. My C-section is at 39. That's 2 weeks from now. So it's just a lot. Guys, it's a lot. I'm just ready to go. I'm ready for this baby to come. Being pregnant sucks ass. So yeah. Hey guys. So 37 weeks today. I'm just gonna give you guys a little tour of our setup. We got literally 2 weeks left to go. C-section is at 39. So, in some days. So we got like 2 weeks left to go. And my shirt, this is me. Give y'all a little pregnancy update. So pretty much, literally, there was a shift definitely at like 36 weeks. I got very, very tired. I'm not sleeping like I used to. It's much, much more uncomfortable. I have the worst pelvic pain. My doctor checked me after my 36-week appointment and I was only 1 centimeter dilated. TMI, I have a lot of discharge going on. Last Saturday, right after I was 36 weeks, it was like mucousy, gunky, snotty. These last few days, it's just been like white, watery. It's a lot going on down there. It literally feels like I'm walking with a bowling ball right between my legs. It's so uncomfortable. The pressure, it's a lot of pressure. A lot of hip pain. The hip pain is the worst. Like if I'm laying in bed for a little bit and then I gotta get up to do something, I'm always getting out of bed limping because my hip hurts so bad and it takes a while to get back into place or something. Like it's a lot going on, y'all. And at this point, we're just waiting. Honestly, I don't know. I think she might just hold on to 39 because with my son, I think my water only broke and he only came at that point because they did a membrane sweep. And if you don't know what that is, that's literally when they take their fingers and sweep in the inside of your vagina and cervix or whatever. And pretty much it's kind of like inducing labor. And I didn't know this at the time. I was a first time mom. So they're like, oh yeah, we're going to do a membrane sweep. And I'm like, okay, cool. I literally got the membrane sweep at my appointment at 37 and some days. Went home, was sitting at the table after eating breakfast, and about 2 hours after that membrane sweep appointment, my water broke. And I do not think my water would have broke if I didn't get the membrane sweep. So this time around, because I'm having another C-section, they do not do membrane sweeps. They only do membrane sweeps when you are trying to labor vaginally. So being that I'm not getting another membrane sweep, I don't think my water is going to break on its own, because I only think that's the reason it did the first time. So baby girl might just hold on right till her C-section date, and that will be a part of this blog, and we'll go from there. So I'm tired, y'all. Good morning. This is a bad angle, but I don't care. I am on the way to look at a house. I have 13 days left, you guys, and I'm very uncomfortable. I'm having Braxton Hicks right now. I've been up since 4 this morning. It's 7 in the morning now with Braxton Hicks. Peeing every 10 minutes also, and just uncomfortable. I have not been able to sleep, but I got shit to do. And I'm just trying to hold on for 13 more days till the C-section day. Literally. So what I'm doing now, I just dropped Cam off at school. Like I've been saying in my last clips, that we are moving. Our lease is up in July. We are trying to see we have a few options right now that are available now. Joseph is paranoid, I guess you could say. Even though our lease isn't up until July, he doesn't want to tell the rental company that we're renting from now that we're not renewing because we haven't secured anything. But if you know anything about renting a house, you know that once you get approved, which takes like a day or two, you have to pay a deposit, like you get your key within like a week of applying, and then you're on the hook for that house and that lease and so forth. So granted, that's not the issue. The issue really is though, like, I do see a couple options that I like, but they're not perfect. And I'm not trying to have like a perfect house or nothing, but I'm just like, dude, we have like a whole month and a half to secure a house. But he just is like, well, I don't want to tell them we're not renewing and we don't have nothing secured. But it's okay, so what if I go see this house? I like it, okay, but then something better pops up next week. You get what I mean? And it's like, we had a whole month and a half to secure something. Like, I don't know, but so even right now, like the house that I'm going to see right now, I do like it, but there's carpet in the bedrooms, and I cannot, that's the only downfall of this house. Other than that, it's perfect. It's in the city that we want to be in. It's in the school district we want to be in. The price is great. It does have a basement, hardwood floors, and you guys are about to see a clip of everything, but we are coming from an all hardwood home floor, and I love that. I love not dealing with carpet. You have no idea. It is the best thing ever. So going back to carpet in the bedrooms, a place where it's a bunch of foot traffic. I'm about to have 2 kids. Like Cameron alone, like he has a rug in his room, and I literally just swept his rug yesterday because he spilled chips and juice and crap everywhere, but it's a rug, so it came right up. So I'm like, oh, I'm just not excited about that. And then there's another house that I'm going to drive by because we can't tour it. It's a little bit more expensive. It's about $600 more than we're paying now, but it is much, much bigger. The only thing is that I'm guessing someone's in it, or they're cleaning it or flipping it, because I can't tour it right now, and it's not available until after June 10th, which is in 2.5 weeks. So you can apply for it, and I'm going to drive by so you guys can see it, but I'm just like, it is a little bit more than what we're paying now, but it's worth it, and it is all hardwood, I will say that. So do we get this house that's all hardwood? It is in the same, it's literally, the two houses are 10 minutes apart. Ooh, y'all, I'm having Braxton Hicks. Ooh. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So, do we get these houses that are like, do we like it's just, you know what I mean? And houses are being posted daily, and he's like, I just don't want to, I'm gonna renew this. Like, I'm like, I don't want him to renew our lease. I do not want that. But at the same time, I feel like we're being rushed into something that's available now, and I'm like, we have a month and a half. Something could pop up next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it's nothing to get it approved and get the house. Like, because I'm like, right now, the only options that I see are between these two houses, which is why I'm going now. Because he's like, oh, I'm like, I have 3 days left before I have to tell them if I'm renewing or not. Like, dude, paranoid. I don't know. I do not know. So I can only tour this house with the carpet in the bedrooms right now. And then and that's the thing, I don't want to lease or sign a lease for a house that I can't tour because it's not available for another 2 weeks. And I just, granted, they have like protections and guarantees or whatever, but I'm still like, I have to feel myself in the home. I have to look at, like, I don't know, y'all. So I'll be back. You right? All right, so that was the first house, or the house that we could tour. That is a house that is a good price. It's in the school district we want, but I was saying it had carpet in the bedrooms. But once I looked at it, the carpet wasn't bad. It was nice. You could tell it was brand new, or at least cleaned really well. And hopefully this is our last year renting. I said that like 2 years ago. But now that we have our kids out the way, I'm still having Braxton Hicks, y'all. Oh my God. Sidebar, I'm like an hour away from the house. So I said, if I'm still dealing with this when I get to the house, I am gonna call my doctor. But anyways, could very well be a false alarm. But Joseph's taking me to the hospital. I'm gonna go to my L&D or emergency, whatever, because since the last clip, I have been having the same Braxton Hicks contractions. TMI, I've been pooping all morning. I've been up since 4. It's now 12:30, and I've never felt like this before. I just feel like it would have gone away by now. It's to the point where now, and I do feel like it's getting worse. They are 5-6 minutes apart, but they're not a minute long. They're about 30 seconds or 20 seconds long. I just had one before I started recording. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. I just need them to see if I'm dilated, do an ultrasound or something, check on the baby. Because it's hard to tell if she's moving like she's supposed to, because I'm just so distracted by the pain. Like I did just feel her kick. But I can't. I just can't. I'm not even going to chance it. So we're getting gas right now. It's just supposed to be a regular Wednesday. And I'm trying to tell y'all, as much as I was like, oh, I'm ready. I'm not ready. Because the moment I had this baby, my job gonna stop paying me until I come back. So I was just trying to hold on for 13 more days until I took my official leave. So who knows how this might go, but I'll come back. All right. I'm having a baby today. I'm 3 centimeters. I'm contracting. It is contractions. I'm in triage right now. It is literally 2 o'clock. They said they have a C-section scheduled for 2:30, and I'm after that person. Of course, with flip over anesthesia, I still got the epidural. We're talking like 2.5 hours I will be going in for my C-section. Joseph just left because we were not prepared for this. He had to go pick our son up. He needs to go take him home, jet back this way. Keep in mind, we live 45 minutes away from the hospital. I'm hoping he makes it back in time. If he does, I don't care. If he doesn't, I don't care. I'm in between contractions right now, and I am not feeling good. She is going to give me some pain medicine in the meantime. This was just not how I thought my Wednesday was going to go. It's just not. So there's the heartbeat going. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you. I got 15.45. You're ahead of the biggest thing about you.
Yeah, congratulations. Say hi, world. Can you say hi? Say hi, world. Say hi. Look at the light. Look at all that sunlight. I'll get you some vitamin D. Oh, you're precious. Oh, Lordy. All right, guys. Clearly, she's here. Yeah. It is 8 in the morning, May 22nd. She was born at 4:45 p.m. on May 21st. Her due date, or C-section date, was June 3rd. So 2 weeks. You cold? Oh no, I'm about to put some clothes on you. But this little girl definitely gave me a run for my money yesterday. So let me get her dressed and I'll come back. Hi guys, so she's dressed. So let me show you guys baby girl. Say hi, mama. Say hi. Her little sleeper gown I put her in. So I just changed her, cleaned her up. Let's put her in that. She hasn't gotten her bath yet because it hasn't been 24 hours. So she'll get that this evening. She definitely needs her hair washed. She has that gunk like all in her hair. But yeah, I'm doing good, you guys. As you saw, yesterday was a whirlwind. It was not. You couldn't have told me that that's how the birth of her was gonna go, and I would not have believed you. The fact that a random Wednesday just turned into her birth, the fact that I was contracting and I knew, listen to your body. If you're pregnant watching this, listen to your body, because Google the nurse's triage line. Everybody was like, oh, thank you.
They're not even here yet.
Oh, of course.
They're not on the floor. I went all around trying to find them, but
it's like 9 o'clock.
I know. It's quite late. I'm so sorry.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Thank you, though.
This.
So, like I was saying, literally, I was contracting. It started at 4 in the morning yesterday. It woke me up out my sleep. And y'all, breakfast people aren't here, and that's what the lady was saying. I'm starving. It's almost 9 o'clock. And it was light. It really did feel like Braxton Hicks, because it was like just the front of my stomach. I didn't have any back pain, and that's what Google and everybody says. It's like, if you don't have back pain, it's just the front. It's probably just Braxton Hicks. Okay. But then as it went on,
and it lasted for hours, and I was running around doing those errands and was still handling it, and I was trying to get work done and all these different things. It kept going on. So now we're talking about 5 hours in of cramps. And I said, okay, this is not normal. So that's when I called the triage line, and she's just like, well, how far apart are they? And they were 5 minutes apart, but then at one point it'd be like 10 minutes. And then at one point it'd be like 8 minutes. And then it was 5 minutes again. So that's what I told her. But no bleeding, no whatever. And she's like, okay, we'll just keep monitoring. When they get 5-6 minutes apart, call us back, and keep it if it's like that for over an hour. So then literally hung up, tried to do some work. I tried to hold off. I said, okay, I'll give it like 3 hours. If it's not done by then, like I'll whatever. Y'all, I made it about an hour and a half, and I said, this isn't normal. I said, excuse me. I was like, there's no way this is not contractions. It's been going on all day. And I said, there's no way this is Braxton Hicks or false labor. There's no way. There's no way. I said, this is what people do when they labor. They labor for hours. I said, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I told Joseph we jump in the car, put the bags in the car. I'd just rather be safe than sorry. So we headed to this hospital at 12:30 and got here. They checked me. I was 3 centimeters dilated, and was at that point it had revved up. Now they were painful. I was literally yelling in the room, and I tried to get footage, but you guys, when I tell you I couldn't even think straight. I couldn't even think straight. Like I was like not blogging. I just could not think straight. And it was literally like every 3 to 4 minutes I was and I mean literally to the point a nurse came in and was like, are you okay? Let me check under there to see if your water broke. Like that's how loud I was. And I was in triage, so there was other people around. Like, so at this point they're like, okay, well, we're gonna do your C-section today. You're already almost 38 weeks. You're in active labor. They started checking about every hour, and then I got to 5 centimeters. And at this point, it was about 1 o'clock. That's when we decided, like, Joseph had to go get Kim and blah, blah, blah. There was a C-section scheduled for 2:30. It's 1:30 right now. They're like, you're going to go in after that person. So by like 4:30, you're going to go in. And there's no way that Joseph was going to make it back. So I was like, look, this is not our first kid. I don't give a crap if you're here or not. I'm not stopping these people. I am in so much pain. When I tell you, I started getting to the point like, are y'all trying to make me push and have this baby vaginally? Because when I tell you, every time I had a contraction, it felt like the baby was about to come in that moment. It was the most insane feeling ever. And the whole point of doing a repeat C-section was to avoid active labor pains and contractions and all of that. I mean, mind you, I had been dealing with this already all day. But for that last like 3 hours, there was nothing they could do. All I could do was wait for the...
This is Olga.
Mm-hmm.
It should be done. It is done.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. One less. Stop. And discontinue. I'll give you your freedom back so we can move around. Okay, so this is done. And that was your last IV Tylenol. From that time on, from this time on, it should be something else. It should be probably ibuprofen. That's the most common one. This is just a saline flash to get that medicine out of the tube. I'm sorry. And I will come back to see you again. I need to give one more medication for pain, and then.
So, I had only been dealing with the pain all day. because they already had me en route for the C-section, they don't do the epidural and stuff until you're in the OR for the C-section. So it's not like you can get an epidural and then 2-3 hours later you get the C-section. It doesn't work like that. So for the 3 hours in I was in triage waiting to get the C-section. I was in active labor with no pain medicine for 3 hours. And I truly felt like I was gonna die. I truly was in there yelling and screaming every 3 to 4 minutes for 3 hours. And I could not believe it. I was like, I literally started being like, am I really gonna have a baby? I started being like, y'all aren't trying to have me have no C-section. Like, I was like, come on, let's go. Y'all. And then I got into the OR. This is the kicker of the story. Finally got into the OR. They give you this bicarbonate, whatever, to drink to coat your stomach. Mind you, I haven't eaten since 9 in the morning. It's now 4 o'clock. This stuff tastes like a sour lemon water head, whatever. It's disgusting. You drink that like a shot, and I drink that. So now he goes and does the epidural. Cool. Mind you, I'm having contractions while that he's doing the epidural. I'm shivering, I'm shaking, I start crying, I'm holding the nurse's hand because I'm alone. Joseph is handling Cam. We had our first 2-kid dilemma of having 2 kids. That was our first 2-kid dilemma. But we handled it. And finally got the epidural in, everything's cool, the contractions subsided. As soon as they lay me back on the table or start prepping and stuff, I start feeling nauseous. So I'm laying back, you know, they stretch your arms out like this. And I'm laying back and I'm like, I'm about to throw up. And the nurse is like, what? Because she's standing behind me. I'm like, I'm about to throw up. And literally they're all like frantically looking for the little blue throw up bag. And I'm like, ugh. They're like, sit up. So I'm throwing up. And mind you, I haven't eaten. So I'm gagging on nothing. And I'm like, heaving. Got throw up down my mouth. It is the most. Then while because I'm pushing and forcing myself to throw up because I haven't eaten, I'm peeing on the OR table while I'm. God, my stomach hurts. While I'm heaving, y'all. You couldn't have paid me to tell me that this was gonna happen. And it went on for about 3 minutes. It kept coming, but I'm like, ugh, because I don't have anything to throw up. And I peed on myself, and they cleaned me up, and oh my God, it was a mess. And they finally get everything situated. We get into this actual C-section now. The nurses were amazing. They knew that my husband couldn't be there because this was unexpected. This was not planned. So, you know, they're talking to me and stuff, and I was fine. Then they started cutting and stuff and things, and then when they finally got to her, there was so much tugging and pulling. It was complete opposite than Cam's C-section. I'm in so much, not pain, but I'm really, really sore because they were tugging and pulling and pressing down. And it was so much like bang, bang, like boom, 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 pressure going on. I was like, what is going on? Like, are y'all getting the baby out or my damn intestines? Like, what is going on? It was so much tugging and pulling and stuff going on. And literally, like, fighting there. And I could hear the doctor being like, come on. Like, because she was in there or whatever. I don't know what was going on. Or the incision was too small. I don't know. But they had to tug and pull and stretch and literally the assistant was literally like pushing down while she was pulling and tugging. It was insane. God, it was insane. I finally heard them get her out. At this point, the other nurse handed me my phone and I FaceTime Joseph. He's in the car driving, and I said he was still coming, but he knew he missed his C-section. But he's driving, and we heard her cry for the first time, and that was that clip that you guys saw. But then this is a funny little tidbit of her birth story. So then the nurse behind me, who was talking to me the whole time, she's like, "Oh, He's so cute. He has so much hair. Everybody's like, oh my God, so much hair. He's so cute. I said, he? Mind you, the sheet is still up. I haven't even seen her yet. And I'm laying back like, excuse me, it's supposed to be a girl. And what happened was they had already took her to the little weigh thingy and put a diaper on her. And, you know, they didn't announce it or anything. Like, oh, it's a girl, it's a boy, nothing. But when they brought her back and were like, or when the other nurse was holding her up, the nurse behind me was just looking across the sheet and was like, oh, he's so cute. And I'm like, it's supposed to be a girl. And everybody was like, what? Hold on. And they're like, looked in her, they're like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. We didn't even look. We didn't even announce it. We didn't even check. I'm so sorry. It's a girl. Don't be scared. It's a girl. I was like, are you sure? And they're like, yes, it's a girl. We didn't even look. We're so sorry. Like, it was insane. It was so insane. I was like, y'all do not play with me right now. So that was funny. And then, you know, went to recovery. And then eventually Joseph came. And here we are. Baby girl's name is Carmen. Her middle name is Perry, after her grandpa. And it's Perri. Here you go, girlfriend. 7 pounds, 7 ounces. What? I'm trying to hold it for you. Relax. Much chunkier than her brother. I don't know. I think she's much different than Cam already. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I can already tell, like, her mannerisms and stuff. Like, I remember, even though Cam went to the NICU after the first night, I do remember him just being so, like alien, or I don't even know what you call that. But she is very calm. I hope it stays this way. Ooh, Lord. For now. She's very calm. Her eyes are wide open. Cam did not open his eyes for 2 weeks. He did not open his eyes for 2 weeks. You can put him in the sun. He did not open his eyes. We took him home and everything. He did not open his eyes during the day. He'd be moving and stuff, but his eyes were not open. She's been wide open since she was born. But she's just taking everything in, and she's looking around. She's got way more hair than Cam. Obviously, she's a girl. Very thick hair. You cannot see her scalp. Like, she's got that crap still in her hair because they haven't taken a bath, but way more hair. She's darker than Cam already. Cam was literally yellow, see-through when he was born. She's already got color to her for sure. And then as time, like, she's already darker than what she was yesterday. So I think she's gonna have her dad's skin color versus Cam got my skin color. Like, even right now, she's just staring at me. And that's it, guys. I have a daughter. That's crazy. I always dreamed of having a daughter or daughters, and this is awesome. The emotional part is over. I did cry a lot yesterday, but now I'm just letting it sink in, the shock of and how fast everything happened. I was just not expecting it to happen this week or yesterday. So it's 9 o'clock and they still ain't brought breakfast. So I'll be back. Good morning. Still feel pregnant. I don't even know what I was about to say. Good morning. So it's coming up on our day 2 in the hospital. Hopefully I can get discharged once it's officially hit 48 hours, which will be like 5 o'clock today. It is like 7 in the morning. The baby girl is taking a nap. She definitely was more up last night than the first night, of course. she's starting to eat a little bit more. And she just did a huge blowout. Like all over the sheets, had to call the nurse. But she's asleep now. I'm still just in shock. Like, I'm in the newborn trenches officially. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was tired last night. I was like, girl, go to sleep. It was 1:30. She just kept wanting more formula, but she eventually went to sleep around 2. And then her next bottle was at like 5, but she then went right back to sleep. I just really am ready to go home because I need to get into my routine. I gotta find my routine with my son, with my family. You know, it's so different. It's really hitting me now that, like, damn, we really went from 1 to 2 kids. That's a big jump in mentally, physically, emotionally. She over there fussing out. Let's go see. What's up, girl? What's going on? Look at my baby. Look at my baby mama. Hey, girl. Here you go, sweet pea. Yeah, she might be hungry. I'll try this for now. I'm really not trying to have her hooked on a pacifier, but she seems to take it, unlike Cam did. So let's just see. But I mean, mentally, physically, like, I'm just trying to maneuver. Like, even like being here, I still have another kid to worry about, you know? So I'm calling Joseph. My mom made it into town last night. She says she's gonna stay for a month. We'll see. But she took Cam to school this morning because today's Friday. It's one of Joseph's busiest days. So thank God she got into town, because if I get discharged, he has to head this direction to come pick me up. And you know what I mean? Just that extra set of hands is always helpful. But I mean, it's like 5 in the morning. I'm feeding her like this, and then I'm talking on all the cameras in the house like, Kim, Nana's downstairs because she came late last night. You know, she's going to take you to school, get dressed. Like, I'm literally being a mom from the nanny cams and all the way, you know, in the house. So it's just so crazy. Like, the shift is definitely gonna be a lot. I already can feel it, but I think I'm a planner. You guys know that. So as long as I can just stay calm, maneuver, and plan, I think we can tackle this. And we've been doing good so far this week. I mean, we were not expecting a baby this week. We weren't. And I think we handled it. My mom, thank God, dropped everything to come a week earlier. You know, and it's cool. I mean, it's about to be Memorial Weekend. Joseph's talking about a cookout still, because that was the plan, was to have a cookout at the house and whatnot, and he still wants to do that. Okay. Sidebar though, C-section is completely different this time. I already mentioned there was so much more tugging and pulling. I did have a different doctor than last time. The anesthesia from the C-section and the surgery itself wore off yesterday, and I knew it wore off, and the nurse told me it wore off too, because when that medicine from all the epidural and everything comes out your body, you literally start feeling like a crackhead. You start itching. And like midday yesterday, my whole body just started to itch so bad. I took a shower for the first time last night, and I was just itchy. My stomach, my back, my arms, my neck was itchy. And she was like, yeah, because the medicine is coming out your body. So last night was rough. I mean, I'm like, can you give me my Motrin, ibuprofen, give me my Narco, my Percocet, whatever is on call, give it to me. Because very much the pain this time around is 10 out of 10. The back pain from the epidural is starting to spark up sporadically. The C-section pain and like cramping, like period cramps, is sparking up. And just the overall soreness is just not okay. So that is going to be like, I literally just took a hydro like 20 minutes ago. So that's why I'm up and maneuvering around now. I already brushed my teeth. I'm going to do this and that, you know, and then sit the hell down. But when you get home with a rambunctious 4-year-old, I got a dog, I got a family, like things to do. Like I know it's gonna be hard. We live in a 2-story house. So just trying not to push myself, even though I'm like, oh, I can do it. Da, da, da. You know, I really just need to make sure I don't push myself because I don't want my scar to open up and whatnot. But we're doing good. Hey, girl. Look. Oh, she ain't playing with me. We're doing good though. I'm just so grateful that we're a family of 4 now. It's enough to make you cry. So I'm gonna leave her alone for now. My mom is gonna be up here in a few hours to see her for the first time in person. She's gonna hang out. Then she's gonna leave. Hopefully all our tests and stuff is fine. They can discharge me by like 7 o'clock tonight. Because I just want to go home. Tomorrow's Saturday. I just want to go home and start getting into the routine of this. And then I'm tired of these nurses too. I have a cute little robe and swaddle set to get the little cheesy pictures for us. So hopefully, I'll probably take those when my mom comes so she can take them. So they'll be cute. But I ain't gonna mess with her right now. I'm just gonna clean up, get my life together, change my diaper, and yeah, we'll be back, I guess. We about to go home. We about to wipe some out. We about to go home, girlfriend. You ready to go meet your brother? You been acting up, child. I know. Why she messing with you? Hello? Okay, there you go. Okay, here. Put it down, I get. Oh, there she is, flushing. Out there. It's her little matching outfit with me. She high. She don't care. She want more. There go Joseph. We about to go home. Squishy squish. So we got discharge papers. About to get dressed, change her for the ride home, and get up out of here. It's been the craziest 3 days of my life. But it worked out, you know? So crazy how I was gonna be going through this 2 weeks from now. But got it done and over with. And we got some good news. We got the house. Got the house that's in the clips before this. So just feels like a cool little whole new beginnings thing. So we'll be back.
Daddy, Mommy.
Huh? We left you.
No, I didn't leave you.
Where we go?
I could see Mommy.
Oh.
Yeah.
The kids
I see my mommy.
are your mommy.
Under her hood.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
How cool is she, man? Look how it is.
Oh, you dropped the food.
That's my food. Okay, come on, let's go in. Come on, we're gonna go upstairs. Okay, we'll go upstairs. Come on. Come on,
I miss your dad.
I miss you. Give me my kiss. I missed you. Look who it is. Hi, Kizzy. It's your sister, Papa. You want to sit? Come sit. Guys, it is Saturday, so I had baby girl 4 days ago. I don't know. But we're home now. We got discharged yesterday afternoon. She is downstairs with my mom right now. I just took a shower, cleaned up. I'm about to do some skincare. The first night was good. Went as expected though. She did better than Cam's first night. She actually got some good stretches of sleep in. She slept, I think her longest stretch was like from 2 to like, it was like 3 to 6. I ended up waking her up this morning so that, you know, another thing is she's much different when it comes to Kim. I'm trying not to compare, but it's just natural and it's good comparisons. But when Cam was a baby, he literally did not open his eyes for the first 2 weeks, and he was 3 weeks early. So I just think he just was like not playing. This girl is wide awake. Her eyes been open since the moment she touched down. So with that being said, I want to take advantage of that and make sure we do stuff in her wake windows to make her tired. Like in the hospital, she slept a lot. Like that second day in the hospital, all the nurses were like, oh my God, she sleeps so blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, there's nothing for us to do in here but her lay in the bassinet. So I couldn't really, you know, mess with her and, you know, do tummy time. And I start tummy time early because it's not, people will be like, oh my God, tummy time at 5 days old. No, it's just literally just laying her on the mat, letting her look around, you know, letting her see different toys and things in front of her. And then it's, you know, and then I'll lay her on her back, lay her on her side, just so she can just maneuver around and get used to that, you know. So I have noticed she likes to, in her wake window, she does like to be like held, and when you walk around with her, she's like, you know, total opposite to Kim. So that's like keeping her awake because she's like, what's that? What's this? I could just tell. And she lifts her head already, and she's 4 days old, and she's like, what's going on? But so far so good. You know, she's just learning the transition and whatnot. But it's been good. Cam, it's Saturday. Cam has soccer on Saturdays. Even though it's a holiday weekend, I'm surprised they even still did it, but they did. And his dad is the coach. So Cam and Daddy are at soccer for the next hour at least, because it's not far from here. So I'm like taking advantage of Cam being gone. Oh, speaking of Cam, he's doing good. Cam has his own thing going on though right now. He is 4. He just turned 4 last month. And we have been dealing with some behavioral things. And nothing serious. Literally nothing serious. Just some boy, 4-year-old. You know, everyone that has a 4-year-old knows they are just your biggest bullies. And they start talking back. And they start finding their voice. And some of that stuff starts to carry over into school. And we can't have that. So we had his own little issues this week, but he wants to hold Carmen. He gets mad when he can't hold her. He keeps trying to like feed her. This morning he woke up at like 5. He wakes up before her, of course, and he's like, why is she still asleep? Why is she sleeping, mommy? Wake her up. But I'm like, no, not waking her up. Another little tidbit, I don't care if this is controversial or not, I don't wake no sleeping baby. I don't. I just don't. Babies will let you know when they're hungry. Now, please do not take that to heart to mean I'm going to let my baby, my 5-day-old or 4-day-old just sleep for 20 hours. No. But, you know, the hospital and everybody's like, you know, you should feed a newborn every 2 to 3 hours and blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to tell you right now, if my baby goes to sleep at 2, she ate at 2, and then 3 hours from there is what, 5, and then 6:30 comes, I'm not waking her up. I'm not. Just because it's been 3 hours. It's just not happening. she will let me know when she is hungry. That girl is tired. You know, so that's just my take, and I don't care how anybody feels. I'm not waking a sleeping baby. I truly believe a baby will let you know when they are hungry. And when she did cry, she's trying to get some milk from somewhere. She definitely acts like she's supposed to be breastfed, baby girl. No, ma'am. Every time you put her on her chest, even Joseph, she starts to like try to nibble at your chest. You put your nose in her mouth, she tries to suck on it. I'm like, oh, girl. Why you thought this was that, but it ain't that. But it's going good. I feel good. I'm trying to stay hydrated. I had a big old thing of water last night by the bed and barely touched it. So I'm trying to get my water in. Still taking prenatals. I just took my pain meds. I have the belly binder on that the hospital gave. But I think starting tomorrow, I will wear my wrap around it too, just for some extra support. This C-section is much more painful than my last one because it is so much higher up. And so yeah, and Saturday we were originally going to be cooking out today. If I was still pregnant, that was the plan. But I'm not doing none of that. We had no groceries. We had to go to the grocery store. Joseph still wants to barbecue, but I looked at the weather. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, which is Sunday, all the way until next Sunday. So I don't even know what he's talking about, unless he want to do it in the rain or the garage, but we still might. But my mom's gonna go to the grocery store for us later. I'm just about to clean a little bit. I just straightened up, bed made. I straightened up her stuff. I just want to feel like a human, and I'm starting to feel like a human. Probably will put some lashes back on later. I don't know. I might just wing it. Lashes just make you feel like you got something going on, even when you don't got nothing going on. So, just want to come in. And yeah, guys, everything is good. I'm feeling good. Trying to look good. Because this postpartum journey could be a whirlwind. Everybody knows that. Oh, I'll come in. I'll do another clip. But don't be a martyr, Black women. Get on those vitamins, those supplements. Get you some antidepressants when you're going through postpartum. Doing it all by yourself and naturally and whatever does not get you a prize. I am a huge advocate for antidepressants and supplements and things of that nature. Black people, we need to tap in because I know it's so much stigma with us and mental health, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel like everyone should just do what's right for you. So with Cam, I was on Zoloft because I had played with it before being pregnant, and then weaned off of it afterwards. This time around, I don't think I need Zoloft or any prescription antidepressant, but I did get some supplements off of Amazon, and I'll show you guys later, called Stress Relief, which focus on, just mood, whatever, because once these sleepless nights start piling up, it's going to be a lot. And having to deal with a child and a husband and moving and just life and just the feelings of being a mom again are going to start to pile up, and it can creep up on you. And you don't want to end up feeling like a robot or depressed or anything. So I already got a jump start on that. I'm still taking prenatals. I'm still taking iron. But I'll show you the supplements I got. And then I also got little drink mixes because I have a coffee machine, and the coffee ones are coffee packets that you mix with water and stuff, but they are specifically for mood, energy, clarity, blah, blah, blah. Because once these nights start piling up, you feel like a robot, and you're like, I'm this, and then you don't want to feel like that. It's not normal. So, yeah, guys, I'm done
Feeling good, looking good. Let me show you guys my little set. I got this set from TJ Maxx. I got the binder on. Joseph said, you still look pregnant. Do I? I look bloated now. But I'm going to hit that Peloton. That'll be a whole nother journey. Y'all know I don't play. So, bye guys.